Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, Northbound Motorcycle ADV. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Forrest Johnson, and I ride a Royal Enfield Himalayan. And I gotta tell you, I've been pretty excited with this new release of the Lost Coast BDR-X route that goes literally right through my hometown, and I'm just happy to share my point of view from a local with you for Section 3. So sit back and enjoy. Hope it's entertaining and informative. Thanks for riding along. I think you're gonna like it. Kind of getting a late start this morning, but to be honest, that was on purpose. I kind of wanted to let the sun come out and warm up a little bit, you know. I mean, after all, it is January, middle of winter. Even though we don't get snow like a lot of places, it is still a little cold, you know. It's a little nippy. And so I let the sun come out a little bit, you know, and that's kind of one of the benefits of being a local, I suppose, is I can sleep in a little bit and then cruise on down the road. I don't know, it probably took me 15 minutes to get here, 20 minutes to get here from my house maybe. So I'm gonna really enjoy sharing this section of the BDR, Section 3, with everyone early. I'm not gonna do the whole route, I'm just gonna do Section 3 because I can, because it's the middle of winter and there's a break in the weather and everything is beautiful. And I'm really excited to share with you literally my backyard. So with that said, let's go ahead and head out of Rio Del here from the Shots Coffee. And we're gonna head up 101, and then we're gonna turn right on Highway 36, and then go on up in through some of the stretches of the Redwoods and get in the backcountry of Humboldt. And I think you're gonna like it. Thanks for riding along. Woo. Now you can get gas here at the Chevron if you want to. I'd always recommend gassing up when you can. But there is one more stop where you can get gas, which is where I'm going to stop at. I'll show you that. It's kind of the local, you know, I'll give you the local scoop on it. They got a great deli inside, got lots of foods, camping equipment if you need some. It's just a really good general store, and you can get gas there. And that's on Highway 36. So I'm going to hold off on the gas, and we'll get some here in a little bit. But get a load of this surrounding countryside, huh? Hydesville, population 790. I like this old church right here. 1879. That's pretty cool. This is about all there is of Hydesville right here. The rest is kind of all residential area, the post office, that kind of thing, but this is where you want to stop and get gas. Last chance to get gas before you hit Blue Lake, which is the end of section 3. And like I said, they've got a really good deli in here too, which I'm going to get me a sandwich for later on. Ooh, ah. All right, boy, I tell you, one of the things that you want to be prepared for when you ride this route, or anywhere on this route for the Lost Coast BDR, is be prepared to dress in layers, because it's already starting to warm up a bit, and I have a feeling that it's going to get a lot warmer as we go. Clean this window off a little for you guys. But as I was saying, this Moorish market, it's a great place to stop. It's the last place to stop for gas. It's a really good deli, good folks inside, and I highly recommend it. So with that said, let's get going. So as we head east on Highway 36 out of Hydesville, the countryside really starts to open up, and it's a lot of farmland and just open pastures. It's really quite beautiful. And on this day, boy, I tell you, the skies were clear, the wind and air was crisp and cold, and it was just absolutely beautiful. And I tell you, once you get to the redwoods, which doesn't take long, brings on a whole different feeling for the ride. So let's talk a little bit about safety for a minute. Once you pull off onto Redwood House Road, you're starting to go into the backcountry. And you got to be aware, this is logging country. So it's really, really important to always ride right, as they say. Stay to the right, stay to your abilities, don't go super fast. There are some people that live right on the road, so make sure you're respectful at all times on that and take it easy when you're going by houses. But you got to really watch for these logging trucks, because you'll be coming around a blind turn and you definitely don't want to be on the wrong side of the road when you run into one of those trucks or another local coming from the other direction. So, word to the wise, take your time and enjoy the route. Ride far, not fast. Like it's starting to open up a little bit. See some of these rolling hills now. It's really nice. Cattle country. Humboldt County grass-fed beef. It's a thing. Look it up. Oh, wow. Oh man, that's beautiful. Get a load of that. Let's just stop for a second. Just for a minute. Got a cattle barn down there, but look at this view. That is something. For a good portion of the rest of this part, it's gonna look like this and even better. So I'm pretty excited about this. What a beautiful day. I might have to shed a layer or two here pretty soon though, but we'll get it. Okay. Had to pull over, change the batteries in my camera equipment, and man, I really had to just shed a layer too. Boy, it is really warm. Really warm. Very hot day out here. I mean, it is the middle of January. Very unseasonably warm and sunny. Normally it rains. Humboldt County is very famous for when the rains start sometime around late October, November, something like that. Once they start, they usually don't stop until May, April maybe. I mean, we're talking almost every day. So, yeah. So to have this kind of sunshine, yeah, I'm pretty blessed today. Glad I could share it with everybody. So this is, I believe they call this road Redwood House Road, I think is the name of it. Redwood House Road. Yeah. And then it's gonna tie in with Showers Pass, I think it is, that we're heading to, which is absolutely gorgeous as well. So let's continue our adventure here and see what we can see. God, I love living here. This is Humboldt County, man. I am so blessed to live here. People come here from all around the world to see the redwoods, but there's so much more to it than just the redwoods, as this new BDRX route is showing you. I mean, they really did a fantastic job on picking the route. I'm going to shut up now and just let you enjoy. Yep, I think this looks like a good spot for lunch, or at least a snack. I'm not even sure what time it is. Oh, there's a house right there. Oh, that must be the Baker Ranch. Okay. Wow, get a load of this place. Like I said, that stretch there, that flat spot, that's with all the snow, I believe that's Route 1. But yeah, this is Humboldt County, hey? This is the back roads. They picked a great route for this. Absolutely fantastic. Shed another layer, switch to my summer gloves. Had a great lunch from that sandwich. It was pretty damn good from the deli. Just saying, everybody. All right, we still got a lot of ways to go, and that's okay. Well, now that we've had a lunch with a view, please enjoy my take on visual storytelling. Shit. There we go. All right. I've just been giggling all day. Stop, had some water. Took in another view. Swapped out the batteries again. Uh-oh. Maple Creek Road closed at mile point 640 due to culvert failure. Okay. Huh. Well, road closed ahead. That means that I'm only 16 miles from Blue Lake. Darn it, from here I'm gonna have to turn back because there's no other way to get over there from here. Well, that's a bummer. I wonder when they're gonna have that fixed. Okay, well, plan B. I'm gonna turn around, head back up the road. We'll go back up to Neyland Road, and then we'll drop down into Arcata, and then you know what? Maybe we'll just go into Arcata. We'll see what time it is, because it's winter and the sun. It's literally dark at 5:30. So, and it's getting kind of late. So let's see what time it is by the time we get back down. This is a bummer. We're almost there. All right. Well, that's how it goes. So let's. Darn, man, that's such a bummer. All right. If I end up going into Arcata and ending up there, then tomorrow's Saturday, I can just ride out to Blue Lake and I'll pick it up from that end and I'll ride over to where the culvert is. That way we don't miss anything. So yeah, let's do that. All right, we got a game plan. I'm sticking to it. Thanks for riding along. Let's go backtrack to Neyland Road and drop down into Arcata. It's a brewery in Arcata. A really good one. In fact, my favorite one. There's a brewery in Blue Lake too, which is what I was headed to. Yeah. The Mad River Brewery is in Blue Lake. The Redwood Curtain is in Arcata. Maybe I'll hit Redwood Curtain and finish up the video there. And then tomorrow, I'll go over and start it. I'll still show you the other one, and we'll end up there. Okay, that's the plan. Let's do it.